You walk into a room and something shifts. People notice, not because you said anything you haven't spoken yet, but your presence already communicates something that earns quiet respect. Most people believe respect is earned through words, through achievements, or through time. But the Stoics knew something different. Respect begins long before the first word leaves your mouth. Your body already tells a story. The question is, does that story command respect or invite dismissal? This isn't about pretending. It's not about fake confidence or manipulation. It's about aligning your outer presence with your inner strength. Because when your body and your spirit move in harmony, people feel it, even if they can't explain why. So today, let Grandpa Joe show you 7 Stoic moves that make people respect you before you even speak. Let's begin. Move number 1. Slow everything down. The first move is simple but powerful. Slow everything down. Speed signals anxiety. Slowness signals control. When you walk slower than others, when you speak slower, when you respond slower, you're telling the world, my mind is mine. My rhythm is my own. Marcus Aurelius wrote, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Extend that to your body. You have power over your pace, not the world's urgency. When you slow down, you become the calm center others unconsciously orbit. I once watched an old friend negotiate the sale of his farm. The buyer's men came in hot, talking fast, waving papers, pushing deadlines. My friend didn't match their speed. He moved slowly, thoughtfully. When he paused, they waited. When he spoke, they listened. By the end of that meeting, they were following his tempo. So try this. Walk 20% slower. Pause 2 seconds before answering. Slow your hands when you move. When your pace is unshaken by the rush of others, you quietly tell the world, I am in command of myself. Move number 2. Claim your space. Most people apologize with their bodies before they ever speak. They shrink. They hunch. They fold into themselves. The Stoic doesn't. A Stoic claims his space, not with arrogance, but with presence. For thousands of years, animals and humans alike have read authority through space. The more ground you occupy, the more confidence you project. Seneca wrote, a gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials. Your body is the physical reflection of your self-respect. I remember a time I used to fold myself small in every room, shoulders tight, arms close, eyes down. I thought humility meant disappearing, but all it did was make others overlook me. When I finally learned to take up space, standing tall, relaxing my shoulders, resting my arms openly, something changed. People stopped interrupting. They waited for me to speak. So take the chair fully. Sit back, not forward. When you walk, use the center of the path. Don't rush to the corners of life. You're not imposing on the world. You belong here. Move number 3, control your eye contact. Your eyes speak a language older than words. They can tell someone, you matter, or they can whisper, I'm uncertain. The Stoic way is neither to stare nor to avoid, but to be intentional. Epictetus said, don't explain your philosophy. Embody it. And your eyes are the first place that embodiment begins. When you listen, keep eye contact about 70% of the time. When you speak, 50%. Look to connect, then look away to think. Return to deliver your truth. Your gaze should say, I'm present with you, but I don't need your approval. Once you master this, people feel something rare, that you truly see them. And when people feel seen, they automatically respect you. Move number 4, command silence. Here's something most never learn. Silence commands more respect than noise ever will. Most people fear silence. They fill every pause with a like or nervous chatter. But a Stoic uses silence as a weapon of peace. Zeno, the founder of Stoicism, taught, we have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we may listen twice as much as we speak. When you pause deliberately after making a point, people stop, they lean in, they wait, because silence adds weight to your words. I once had a mentor who could quiet an entire room with a 3-second pause. Not because she demanded silence, but because her silence mattered. Try this today. After a key sentence, stop for 3 seconds. Before answering a question, breathe once. After someone finishes speaking, wait a heartbeat. Let silence do the work. When you stop chasing the space between words, you start to own it. Move number 5, remain still under pressure. Storms test everyone, but only a few learn how to remain the mountain. Stillness under pressure is the 5th move, and maybe the hardest. When chaos rises, when tempers flare, when anxiety floods the air, don't join it. Be still. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, the cucumber is bitter, then throw it out. There are brambles in the path, then go around. He meant, you always have the choice to remain calm. I saw this truth during a family crisis. Everyone was shouting, pacing, crying, except one woman. She sat quietly. Still, her calmness was contagious. Slowly, everyone began to match her energy. That's the power of stillness. When others lose themselves, your calm becomes the anchor. When the storm rages, don't react. Don't mirror. Simply remain. And people will find peace in your presence. Move number 6, be decisive in motion. Nothing reveals uncertainty faster than half movements, gestures that start and die halfway. A Stoic finishes what he begins. Epictetus said, "First learn the meaning of what you say, and then speak. Extend that to movement. First decide, then act." I once watched 2 young doctors. One reached for instruments with hesitation. The other moved decisively, each action clean and complete. Both had the same training, but only one inspired trust. When your gestures are deliberate, people trust your judgment before you explain it. So when you move, move fully. If you point, hold it. If you reach, commit to it. When you act, act as if your decision already carries weight, because it does. Decisive movement doesn't mean rigidity. It means clarity, and clarity commands confidence. Move number 7, lead with inner stillness. Here's the final, unspoken move, the one that ties them all together. Led from within. True presence doesn't start with posture or tone. It starts with what the Stoics called euthymia, a calm spirit that knows its direction. When your heart is quiet, your actions follow. When your mind is settled, your body aligns. That's the secret behind every move before this one. A man at war with himself cannot command peace from others. But a man at peace within doesn't need to demand respect. It arrives naturally. So each morning, before you walk into the world, center yourself. Breathe. Remind yourself, I cannot control what others do, only how I carry myself. The Stoics never tried to look powerful. They simply were. Because power built on peace is impossible to fake. So remember, slow your pace. Claim your space. Control your eyes. Command silence. Stay still under pressure. Move with decision. And lead with inner stillness. Do these 7 things, and you'll never need to demand respect. You'll embody it. This is Grandpa Joe, reminding you, true respect begins the moment you respect yourself.